Imagine you can snap your fingers and instantly every penny you have spent in your entire life on ridiculous things and things you don't need or never use, and all that money just magically appeared in your bank account. How much money do you think you would have right now? Now you snap your fingers again, and all of the time you've wasted on useless things was magically converted into practice towards a skill you now wish you possessed or are working on. How skilled would you be right now? Well, that's what we're going to cover today. We're going to give you our 3-generation perspective on focus and what we can do so that we don't have those regrets in the future.
3
generations
of wisdom.
Wisdom. Imagine you're driving home from work, and as you pull up close to your house, you see that there's some smoke, and you later find out it's your house. Now you have two options. You can either turn on the sprinklers, or you can use a fire hose. Which one do you think will be more effective? Well, the fire hose. I hope you said that. So why is that? Because a fire hose is much more concentrated in how it gets the fire out. Just like the fire in this analogy, we all have our own little fires in our life, whether that be a school assignment or whether that be a work project. We all have our fires that we have to put out, and we can either turn on those sprinklers and try to do a little bit of everything, or we can get that fire hose done and we can single out that one thing, get that done, then the next thing, then the next thing, and that way we can be much more effective in what we do. So the moral of the story is focus like a fire hose, not like a sprinkler.
I like looking at the lives of successful individuals. I like to look at their habits, their strategies. What did they choose to do? I chose an individual who was successful in 3 very diverse fields. First, he was successful in bodybuilding. He earned the title of Mr. Universe, and that entitled him to go on and compete in the Mr. Olympic, in which he won 6 years in a row. Then he decided he wanted to come to America, to come to the land of success. He came here and decided he wanted to get into movies. Well, first he had to learn English, but then he, through persistence and long-term determination, became in several blockbusters, and many of his quotes we all know from the movies. And then he decided to get into politics, and went in and won the governorship of the largest state in the United States. This is, of course, I'm talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger. And why he was able to be successful in 3 very diverse fields was that he never allowed himself a plan B. He was going to succeed whatever it took. Whatever obstacles got in his way, he stayed focused on his goal, and he kept working on it until he achieved it. Another example of people that allowed themselves no plan B were the Greeks. When they were out to conquer another land, they would get in their boats, arrive at the land, disembark, and then burn the ships. This made sure that everybody knew that there was no other option. We will conquer or be defeated.
I spent many years teaching martial arts to children, and I would tell them, get your camera out and look at my stinky toes and take a picture. All right, now look at that picture. Is it my award-winning smile? No, it's stinky toes? That's right, because life is like a camera. You develop what you focus on. It's that simple. If you focus on all the things that are going wrong in your life, you're not going to develop happiness. If you focus on how you didn't get ice cream, right, then you're not going to be very happy. What do you have going on right now? Focus on that. What do you want to happen in the future? Focus on that. Life is like a camera. You develop what you focus on. You want to be happier, you want to be healthier, then you shift your focus. Like my son said, you can't be a sprinkler in this life. It's not going to put out the fires. It's not going to knock it out. A sprinkler might get you wet, but a fire hose can break your neck. That's the power of focus. Kenneth Cole said, success has less to do with what we can get ourselves to do, and more to do with keeping ourselves from doing what we shouldn't. So my tip for you to increase your focus is love to say the word no. Learn to love it. Learn to say no, and know that every time you say no, every time you turn down something, you are saying yes to your dreams. You are saying yes to your goals because you're allowing more focus. Every sprinkler line that you say no to gives you more concentrated focus to what you want to say yes. All right, so our 3-generation perspective then for focus is first,
Remember that we have to focus like a fire hose, not like a sprinkler, because if we have more than 3 goals, we have none.
second,
I'd just like to wrap up with, remember, there's no plan B. Burn the ships. We focus on what our goal is so that we don't even have a chance to look at the obstacles.
and third, say no to more than you say yes to so that you can be more concentrated in your focus. All right, I hope you enjoyed this week's 3-generation perspective. We'll see you guys next time. All right. We're so good at this.
Peekaboo! Alright, we ready for this?
Magically appear in your bank account. How much money? Oops, I forgot to take my glasses off.
Decided to do whatever it needed to be done to do.